I had crazy dreams last night. Crazy dreams. Yo, yo, inbox was good. Had some wild dreams, bro. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Maria. How y'all doing? I woke up early as hell, and the sun wasn't up yet, and so I kind of came out here to see the sunrise. Oh, I need to get a cup of coffee. Excuse me. Sorry. Man, I've been thinking a lot lately, man, about like addiction, and I've been thinking about withdrawal a lot lately. Yeah, I fell asleep probably around like 11:30, 12:30 maybe. Woke up at like, fuck, what time is it? It's like I woke up at like 5 o'clock, bro. 4:50 something. But I was thinking, bro, the last time I went through withdrawals, and my dream. All right, so I had a dream last night that I was fucking withdrawing, which is crazy. I've never had a dream like that. It would always be about using or something, right? It wasn't about using. I was coming off of shit in my dream. And bro, I swear to God, it was so real. I genuinely like woke up sweating, bro. It was crazy. And I just dude, it reminded me of what the fuck I don't want to go through again, dog, because I made it through the shit for the longest time, bro. If I was using, if I quit, I'd only withdraw for like 3 days because the second I could take Suboxone, I would, right? And so the last time I withdrawed was probably like maybe like 8 months, 8 months ago, maybe. Which was nothing like like when I moved up to Washington State, but I had been dabbling, I'd relapsed, and I had done it for about like 2 months, which was long enough to be dependent on it as much as I was using. But I remember going through it, and the truth was I couldn't go through it, bro. I had to take something, Suboxone or kratom or fucking anything. I would have, dude. I'd have ate dirt if it fucking made me feel better, right? Um, I remember just the moments by moments, and just wishing, like moaning, bro, being in such like pain from the fentanyl that like when I would withdraw on Percocet or Roxy's or Oxycontins, I never had like throw up or like really bad diarrhea. It would make me constipated, right? And I remember, dude, if it wasn't for my family at that time, I wasn't ready then, right? I wasn't ready at that time because I dabbled again like 3 months, not enough to be dependent, but I would relapse and not do it for a month or two and relapse and not do it again for like a month and a half and then relapse. But but coming off of that shit, bro, I remember I wanted to like I set myself up for success in that situation to where I knew I would like dry out and get clean and stuff like that, and it was fucking by far so difficult, dude. It was probably the hardest shit that I had to do. And I think it took about a good 8 to 9 days for me to not have that restless leg, the the irritableness, the restlessness, being discontent. Like it took like 9 days. I remember the longest 9 fucking days of my life in a long time. Bro, that is a nightmare for sure. Exotic water, what's up? Dude, and I just remember like I would be up all night. Like those like towards like day 5, I probably finally fell asleep. But the first like 4 days, I didn't even attempt to lay in a bed because I knew that it would just like the trick is to try and stay up. Because if you try and lay down, you're just gonna toss and turn, and that's so miserable to me. So miserable. And I'm just so glad, dude, that I got my shit together, man. It took a little bit, but it took more than just getting off of drugs, right? So, this is the truth, man. This is what I truly believe. Addiction is a disease. Um, you can't do it by yourself. It's impossible. Uh, and even after you get off drugs, that's when the real work like gets in. That's when you have to put in the real work. For instance, for what I mean, for the past, all right, when I came down to Florida is when this light switch was hit for me, right? Because before I came down here to Florida a month and a half ago, however fucking long it's been, I didn't like myself. Like I didn't look in the mirror. I didn't like myself. I wasn't fucking just good for anybody. I didn't want to be around anybody. I really isolated and was really stuck in this depression. If that, man, I went even without drugs. It was probably some of the hardest times of my life. Like I felt worthless. I didn't want to live. I didn't tell anybody that, but I just was like, man, I hope I fucking get hit by a car or something crazy. Like, I was not in a good place at all, right? And it's fucking ridiculous, dude, because life is amazing. Like, life is so incredible. And I didn't feel that way before. I don't know why. I can't explain to you why. Maybe my past traumas, I didn't know how to face them. Like, and I've gotten over shit for a while now, but I went about it wrong. So I fucking decided to myself that I'm that I do need to love myself more. I do need to appreciate myself more, lift myself up, self-talk to myself better. Like bro, when I first came down here, this is a true story, I swear to God. This is how weird I got, right? So I'm thinking, all right, I got to start thinking different because if I fucking say I don't like myself, if I tell myself, man, I'm a piece of shit, I'm not a good person, I've told myself that enough times that I believed it, like for real. And I came down here to Florida and I seen my brother for the first time in a couple years. And we're talking and we're talking and we're talking and shit. And I'm like, bro, how'd you do it? Like, what made you not? He's got 8 years, bro. 8 years fucking clean and sober off heroin using a needle. And at the end, it was fentanyl mixed with it, I'm sure, but more heroin. But it did have fentanyl in it, I'm sure. But he got off it right in time, and he has 8 years now. And he said something to me. He's like, "Do you love me, bro?" I said, "Yeah, I love you, dude." "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, if you love me, dude, then you need to love yourself. Because if you love and care for me, bro, then you're gonna care how I feel, and you're not good to yourself." And if dude, I swear, as simple as that was, it fucking was like a fucking light bulb in my head, and because it's true. If I love my family, I will love myself. And bro, I can't explain it, but like since that, Like, things have been so much better in my head. So much better. Dude, I haven't prayed in a long time, dude. I'm gonna be honest, man, my faith was shooken, dude. My faith in my higher power. And I'm praying every day now since I've been down here. And it's like I see things, man, working. I mean, I fucking woke up early just to see the fucking sun come up. I haven't done that in like 6 years. Man, I'm just like, dude, if there's anybody out there who's coming off of shit, I want you to know, I know how fucking hard it is. I know how fucking scary it can be. If I can give any advice to anybody who's coming off of shit or doing heavy drugs, go to a fucking rehab. I did the shit in my house, which I think kind of made it more miserable. At least in a rehab, you got professional medical help that will make sure you'll be okay. So if you're on Valium or Xanax or something or alcohol, they're not going to seize the fuck out and die or anything. You know what I mean? If you're on opiates and shit, if you can set yourself up for success wherever you're at, good. But if you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna want to you're gonna start withdrawing. You're gonna want to stop the fucking pain. You're gonna be thinking of fucking ways to probably get high. You're gonna be like, that's why you have to like set yourself up in a rehab or something. Because if I didn't have my family that were like helping me the way they were, I'd have probably went and got high. You know what I'm saying? But I gave them my keys. I'm like, all right, we're gonna do it. Don't let me go anywhere for like the next fucking 6 days. Blah blah blah. And they damn sure did. So I had to dry out. I fucking did, and it was fucking rough, dude. It was so. I remember thinking like, and I knew I had a few Suboxone, and I had gave them to my dad. And at like day 3, I'm like, Dad, give me a little piece. I've been up for 3 days. I'm fucking so exhausted. Let me just take like half of an eighth of a Suboxone, and I can get like 12 hours of sleep. I'll wake up and I'll do like another 3 fucking days, like, you know, fucking, and come off the shit. But I just need some sleep. And he fucking told me no. I was so mad. I wanted to cuss my dad out. I was pissed. I was so pissed. And 3 more days go by, and I felt way better. Not 100%, but way better. And I was so glad he didn't give that to me, man. I wasn't at the time. I was pissed. I wanted relief, and that was all I could think of. And I mean, I'm up at night by myself. Everyone's fucking sleeping, so that pisses me off. And yeah, I was a miserable person, man. I really fucking like. It gave me a lot of now I'm really self-conscious about a lot of stuff. That my best friend was like, dude, your drug use has like really brought your self-esteem down. I can tell. Like, and I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, man, I'm glad you told me that. Like, you know what? I'm gonna start being more positive and more just like, yo, the best thing I've noticed, what, you know what makes me feel best? When I come on this channel and then I'm actually talking with you guys instead of telling you a story, and I see somebody say like, hey man, I saw your video 7 years ago, bro, you saved my life. And I'm like, wow, that's incredible. And it's just, to me, the best thing someone can do for themselves is to do something good for someone else. Like, you ever done something for somebody that you didn't know, or just like didn't have shit, and you just hook them up and do something nice for them, and it feels fucking awesome. Like, it's the best feeling in the world. And yo, and don't get it twisted. I'm not doing it for them. I know it benefits them, but I'm doing it for myself. And that shit keeps me focused, dude. It really helps me. I see people, old ladies carrying shit. I'm a gentleman, dude. I walk up, I carry it to their car for them, or I pick something up for them. Period, man. Like, that's just like, I've always been that way. My dad was Green Beret, really stern, fucking hard and shit. And if I didn't say yes, ma'am, or sir to fucking a lady or a man in front of me, in front of him, I got a backhand to the back of the head. Just pop. And fucking, he would use his knuckles. Oh. And I'd be crying and shit. He didn't care. But it instilled that in me, right? It fucking, we probably need to bring that back, as crazy as fucking people are. People need to fucking get their asses whooped again. For real. Because now it's like, I seen a video of this old grandpa. Amazing. Fucking woman starts recording. Man just slapped his granddaughter across the face. The grandpa goes, he's like, I start walking up to the camera. I slapped my granddaughter in the face because she was cussing in public and back talking to her grandma. And then the fucking woman don't say shit. He gets up, walks away, and I was like, yo, W for grandpa. Like, for real. We need to fucking do more of that, because I never spanked my child. My daughter, my firstborn, right? She's a girl. It's different than a boy and shit. But I look back, man, and she's a spoiled little kid. And I think that really, she didn't fear me. You know what I mean? Because I was her dad, and you know, I'm always there. When she was younger, we didn't argue and shit. Now she's 16, and all we fucking do sometimes is argue. Because now I'm being the annoying dad. Hey, don't do this. Not because I'm just trying to blow smoke up your ass and tell you what to do, but I don't want you to make these same mistakes that I've made, right? I don't want to see you struggle how I did. Have a kid at fucking 17, 16 years old, 19 years old like I did was the hardest shit that I ever could have done to myself, right? But my dumb ass was not smart about the shit that I did. And of course that was bound to happen. And I wouldn't take it back for anything. I wouldn't. My past is my past, but it doesn't define me. And I'm just grateful today, man. The sun is starting to come up. All right, let me check these comments out. I got to go up a little bit, y'all. Hold on. Okay, we talking about that reality. We talking about the withdrawals, dude. I wanted to fucking get high so bad. I couldn't have, like, dude, to think, oh, I'm just gonna say, let me wing down. Or look, some people can do it. They can wing off a shit. They can do it themselves. It's difficult, but bro, there's no fucking way in hell that that I could do that. No way. I couldn't. I couldn't. Mm-mm. I had to fucking isolate. I had to cut myself off from the world, and I had to just sit put in a fucking room. And I done somersaults in that fucking bedroom. Somersaults, literally throwing myself into the wall and shit, like my legs and my hands, because it would hurt more than the withdrawals, right? So it would kind of make me, bro, fucking insane, dude. Insanity. And I've done withdrawals so many times, and every time it's just as bad. The only difference is that how long I withdraw, right? When I moved to Washington, I was sick for 3 months, but the fentanyl I was doing was bad. And then when I had relapsed in Washington after fucking almost 2 years, when I came off of that, it was about 2 weeks. Then would go like 8 months, do it again, do it hard for like 6 months. I mean, I've been in Washington for 5 years, and it's been up and down roller coaster. So more up than down, but my kid kept me fucking on my toes, yo. My mom kept me on my toes, right? Because I would have to use, and I didn't want them to know, right? So I held a job. I ate every fucking meal she made. Because I'd go eat dinner at my mom's house every day. And if I didn't show up, she'd be like, what are you doing? Where are you at? Blah, blah, blah. Still worried about me, because mother intuition, right? And it's just like, really, dude, I had to learn to fucking hate it. Like, I hate addiction. I hate the drugs. I hate what it does to me. I hate what it does to my family. Because I think it's only affecting me, but it's not. It's affecting my family too. And I can't say I didn't realize. I guess I didn't care. Yeah, I didn't care. That's the truth. I didn't care what my family fucking felt. It made me numb. And now all I care about is what my family feels. You know what I mean? It's like, you got to hit them with the oppa. Feel me? But I had a dream about withdrawals last night, and I had to get on here and talk to you guys. I've been busy the last couple days. I'm trying to get all my shit from Washington. I'm buying a vehicle around here, so I'm trying to find the right one. And the shit's not cheap. Um, and I'm just fucking staying busy, keeping occupied, going for jogs, skateboarding, working out, whatever it is. I'm just trying my best to stay busy. It's helping. I wake up in the morning. I brush my teeth with my left hand now instead of my right because my crazy ass thinks I can help rewire my brain that way. So, and I tell myself that I love myself in the mirror 10 times in the morning. No bullshit. And I feel retarded as fuck doing it. But then I honestly, after like number 6 of telling myself I love you in my eyes in the mirror, it gets pretty intense, dude. Like I don't cry or anything, but it gets like I try to mean it. I try to look at myself in the eyes and mean it and be sincere and try that shit and tell me how you feel. Tell me if you're comfortable because I wasn't at first, but now it's like it is what it is. Okay, away from the couch on day 5. Dude, bro came a long way from the couch on day 5. I was on Valium in jail. Laugh out loud, it definitely helped. You were on Valium in jail, Inbox? They gave you Valium? Or they helped you with, like, to come off of shit with Valium? Oh, I gotta find out. Thanks, Inbox. Thanks. But, dude, you were doing Valium in jail? How the fuck did that happen? They don't give you shit in jail over here, bro. Wait, aren't you... Wait, no, where are you from again? I fucking know I know this, man, but... Oh, bro. Exotic water. When I withdraw, I have to do this. I have to close one eye because if I open them, I see like 2 or 3 of you. You know what I mean? That shit does that shit to me. And what's scary about it is my eye pupils, one will be like this, the other one will be like this. So, and if you like been to Afghanistan and shit and seen people kind of like get blow up, but they're okay. Um, if their one pupil's bigger than the other, it's a sign of brain damage. And I was like, oh fuck, I fucking got brain damage from doing drugs, but no, it was just my body fucking all tweaked out because after about like each time, after about like month 2.5 in Washington, the first time I went up there, I could see straight again. Then when I would like the next time when it was like 2 weeks, it took about 13, 14 days, dog, till I could see straight. Okay, Ohio. They give you Valium in Ohio, bro, in jail? No fucking way, dude. Bro, you know, every time I went to jail, I was dope sick. That's crazy. They didn't give me shit, bro. Bro, I was withdrawn so bad in jail off of methadone and shit, bro. I tried to like fake a seizure so they would take me to the fucking infirmary and try to fucking do something for me, dude. And they ended up taking me, dude, one time. And the chick's like, what's really going on? I was like, I don't fucking feel good at all. She's like, okay, well, I'll give you something and I'm only going to give it to you one time, but it'll help you. And I was like, fuck yeah. I don't know what she gave me, but it didn't do shit. At all, bro. At all. Nothing. I was fucking like, she didn't do shit for me, man. She fucking played me. She probably gave me like a Tylenol. I didn't know what it was. She said she'd give me something to help me sleep. Bro, dude, no, bro. I was up. I was up in that jail for quite a long while, bro, off that methadone. I did a 90-day CRV, bro, off methadone. I think, no, it was a 30-day CRV that time. And after, it was Suboxone too. And I was taking a half a strip a day. And after I fucking went to jail, it was a 30-day CRV, which means I have to do 30 days and then I'll be off probation. I went and I did the 30 days. I left jail still sick. But to be fair, I was smuggling Suboxone into the jail. and I got caught smuggling Suboxone. So then they bam hit me with another a fucking felony charge, bro. And I'm like, all right, I'm definitely gonna be a felon this time because I had a B&E. It got dropped down to a misdemeanor. I was fucking wild, dude. You guys have no clue. I was in the streets for sure, and I'm not gonna incriminate myself and say whatever. But this is shit I got caught for, and I was having Suboxone strips mailed into jail from behind the stamp. So they caught on to that and they tried to catch me, and I knew it because I caught wind from a CO who was cool and told me like, "Hey, they're looking," and I was like, "Fuck." So they started tearing. You can't. They don't give you your stamps anymore now in the jail, thanks to me in Fayetteville. And then, so I had her get. I had my wife at the time get like a card, right? Like the cards you open up and read and shit. Well, I'd get her to get a razor blade and cut the corner of that card, bro. Stick a strip in it, glue it up, and fucking send that shit to me in jail. And it worked for about a month. A month. And this is when I did the 90-day CRV. And I was having her do it, and I would call her, but I would use other people's phones so that wouldn't fucking know it was me and shit. And they still, like, caught on and found the Suboxone and fucking hit me with a felony charge. Yeah, oh, she was a real one. Yeah, she's still a real one. That's my second baby's mama. She's still good people's. I still fucks with her. You know what I mean? I have to. We got a 7-year-old, so got to co-parent somehow, man. So we're good. We're good friends. She's really good. Like nice to me, dude. She's always had my back, even when nobody else did. When nobody else fucking my family didn't fuck with me. Nobody else fucked with me. They cut me off, dude. She was there for me, and I won't take it for granted. Like we're not together, because we're not compatible. Like we're unhealthy together. We go on binges and shit. So we're friends from a distance. You feel me? I'm trying to get my daughter over here, but my daughter does not want to come unless she's with her mom, and that's just difficult because it's not. It's so difficult because I can't be around her mom right now, man. I just can't. Because then fucking next thing you know, and this I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is honest. Because then fucking the way when we would have sex, and then with the drugs, it was always better with the drugs. And bro, that's fucking with fire. I gotta stay away. Like 100%. No, because she's wild. In like a good way. So no, I can't go like near her. So I'm hoping my kid will like I can get my kid like a flyer out or something. I don't know, man. I gotta figure this shit out. Anyways. Dude, that's the thing. It was a federal building that I was smuggling drugs into and got caught. So it was a serious fucking charge. Serious. Nah, I'm not with anybody. I'm single. And I'm gonna stay that way for I don't plan on being with anybody, man. I've had really bad experiences with women. Even with my other one, I've caught her with some stupid shit. And after about and this might be stupid, but after like the third time, I was like, I finally cut ties and went to Washington. I followed my oldest kid and like literally like not sacrifice, but I decided to have more of a relationship with my oldest child, being that I had won her in custody. She was my firstborn. It's not fair, but life's not fair. But now I'm like really wishing that I was better at being a dad, especially for my youngest kid. And I would go and visit, just not as much as I'd like. And every time I go and visit and see her mom and shit, we end up fucking doing something. And it just was never good. So I had to stay at a distance. Let me see. Hold on. Maria, what happened to Maria's son? What happened to Maria's son? Where's it at? Don't tell me it's something bad. Yep, write down what happened to Maria's son. Oh no. My opinion on Suboxone, Johnny, I think it's incredible. But it's another crutch. But if you're strung out and you can get on the Suboxone if you're on opiates, it gave me my life back for a couple years until I decided to use and get off the Suboxone and because opiates and that shit don't mix. But if you're serious about it, maintenance can help, dude. Okay, it's way up there. He's coming off Suboxone. His dad died a year ago, and he's feeling guilty and struggling. Oh, okay. Maria, he's attempting to get off subs for the 7th, 8th time. Tell him, Maria, tell him that to keep fucking pushing because it's what his dad would want, period. And it's going to be one of the hardest things he's ever done because Suboxone has a long half-life, but I had to kick Suboxone too, and I fucking did it. I was able to do it, and I couldn't tell you how I did it, but I set myself up for success. And there were a few moments during that time that I was unrational, and like you couldn't rationalize with me. I wanted to go take a piece of Suboxone. This is bullshit. Just if he's coming off of it, make him wing off properly. If he's gonna do it at the house, he has to go down on it. I jumped off a full Suboxone strip, and it was a fucking nightmare. I did it because my dad was like, "Fuck you, you ain't getting shit, and you're not leaving either," and he was ready to fight me for it. So I was blessed and fortunate for that. Now he doesn't have his dad, and I'm sorry for your loss. But tell him to do it for his dad. He has to have something kind of motivation. He has to do it for himself. But if he's like me, he doesn't feel like very loving towards himself. Most addicts aren't. Yeah, dude, that man can get my phone number if you and he can call me when he needs to get through it. Because I needed somebody to talk to when I was going through it, and I didn't really have nobody to. I talked to my boy, and it helped big time. So if you look me up on Facebook, Maria, I don't know if you have a Facebook, but like I would love to talk to your son, like I would. Um, but if you look me up on Facebook, I had an old profile that like had all my friends on it. It got hacked and I can't get back on it, so I had to make a new one, which is a lot smaller one, but whatever. It's called Lambo Owns. That's Lambo and then space OWNS, and that's how I spelt it. That'll you'll see my picture. That's my Facebook. I'll give you my number on Messenger and tell your kid if he needs to call me or watch some of these videos of me shaking in my fucking boots going through the same shit coming off Suboxone on these videos. They're fucking down there if you look on the channel. They'll help them. I'm sure it will. That's why I did them. As embarrassing as it is, but oh my God, you live in West Florida? I'm in Orlando. Well, I'm in Davenport, right next to Kissimmee and Orlando. I'm like 25 minutes from the theme park, maybe 30. Shoot. Yeah, well, put your son on me. Show him it's possible. Like, check it out. This is what I came out here for. That's the sun over there. It's really kind of hard to see, but let's see. Hold on. Is that as far as that zooms in? It won't show it. Damn. But the sun's like right. Let's see. Right there. I was trying to zoom in so you guys could see the circle, but whatever. Yeah, bro. Bro, and sometimes I'd be coming off heroin. Sometimes I was coming off Oxycontin on the videos. Sometimes I'm coming off of fucking fentanyl and cocaine. Oh, dude, I was a really big coke guy too at one time. But I sniffed it for a little bit. Then I started shooting it. Jesus Christ. It's insane, dude. The obsession. It's the obsession of it. But it's so difficult. You think once you get through the physical withdrawals, it's like, oh, this is cake. It's easy. Man, that's when the work it needs to happen. That's when you got to put in the work because you got to change this. You have to rewire. Like, so addicts' brains were different. So when people, let's say, a random person of mine, a friend of mine. We get in a little bike wreck. We go to the doctor. They prescribe us both fucking 10 Percocets or Vicodins or whatever. And we both take them because we're in pain and shit. The next morning, my buddy would wake up. Oh, fucking lizard just ran on me, scared the shit out of me, dude. Um, I'd wake up. He'd wake up. He'd go eat breakfast, maybe whatever, relax. But the first thing I would think of when I woke up is, damn, let me take some more. The first thing, right? And it's the way our brain is wired, man. Absolutely, Maria. Thank you. Honolulu. Damn. I'm jealous. Fentanyl addicts using their kids. YouTube. I don't get what that means. What do you mean fentanyl addicts using their kids' YouTube? LOL. What does that mean? Oh, I was like, what do you mean, bro? This isn't like my kid's YouTube. I'm like, because I'm a fentanyl addict, dog. I thought you were talking to me, bro. You know what I mean? My bad. Damn, my phone's getting low. Shit. I'm gonna go for a run this morning. I'm trying to get back into shape, dude. It's been so long. Um, and then I'll probably skateboard afterwards. But I can do another live stream. What's up, Josh? What's up, dude? How you doing, man? I love you, bro. But I was just about to get off this thing. I was just talking about just my fucking crazy past, dude. Like, and how grateful I am and how it's possible. You know what I mean? But my phone's on like 5% It's about to fucking die. Probably less now because I'm live streaming. But I'm checking out that sunrise, bro. It looks awesome. I think I was out here before the sun came up. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, I've been looking at the sun. I can't see the fucking. My shit's dim now because it's about to die. I can't see. Sorry, I was looking at the sun. Damn it, I can't read it. I'm hanging in there. That's what's up, man. That's good, bro. Yeah, I was hearing you and Derek talk yesterday. So it's crazy, man. The world right now is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? People want to protest like fucking aggressively and shit and burn shit down and stuff, but then it's like, how you gonna be anti-war and anti-gun but then cheer when someone gets shot, bro? It's fucking disgusting, dude. Can't stand that shit, man. I don't care who you are, left, right. It's not left versus right, bro. It's bottom versus top. And until we fucking realize that and come together, bro, they got us right where they want us. And that's the truth. But I love you guys, man. My shit's gonna die, and I'm gonna go put it on the charger. Oh, you got it. You got it. Drama Shorts, you got it. I'm wishing you luck right now. You got it. It's so disgusting, dude. It's like, bro, God, it makes Americans look really shitty, dude. Really bad. You know it. I love you guys, man. I love all y'all. So if you're struggling, no, you're not alone. And I love you guys. Do something nice for someone today. Peace.